Blake wants to be clear, and she's telling him, Jaimie, I really like you. That hug is turning into a kiss, and you can see that Jaimie is shocked by it. They are cuddling in bed. They are both so flirty. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Unfaithful adventure. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the free things. I'm starting the episode out hot with Nia and Jaimie, and I would love to take credit for this, but Jaimie came straight home and slept until the afternoon. I did have him come over to knock on Nia's door. As soon as he was allowed into her side of the duplex, they immediately went into each other's arms and started slow dancing. So apparently he had really been missing her, and even now she's agreed to cook them something. So I'm gonna see if he can join in cooking. They say that this interaction is fixed. To be fair, this is a mighty dish, so I don't know. He's gonna come in here and they're gonna just talk. They are just enjoying. He is helping because he's reading the recipe to her, and I think that's cute because he didn't used to do that at first. They are working together as a team as they have worked most of their lives. But Jaimie wants to talk to her because he has actually asked Blake out on a date tonight. He wants to tell Nia about the trip, but he wants to be very honest with her about how he's feeling. So he's gonna come over and watch an action show. Actually, let me have her call him to the meal. They're gonna sit down here and eat these steamed buns that she whipped up. Me and Blake got kind of closer, and I'm gonna ask her on a date. She said, wow. We're gonna go into this. She said, wow, Jaimie, I wasn't aware that you felt so strongly about Blake. She seems like good company. You know, I'll chat with her. This is the sad thing. Nia really means that because she's now starting to think that she really misread the cues. And because her confidence isn't where it should be when it concerns romantic relationships, she's thinking, I don't want to lose my best friend. So if he likes Blake, then I need to be friendly with her as well. And she's such a kind-hearted sim. Like, she really means that. And now they are flirting. Like, she's flirting with him on her own. She does mean what she's saying. I honestly think that he would flirt back a little bit. She really, really missed him. She's definitely gonna let him know as much. And she's telling him, you know, we got an emotional connection because I was really missing you when you were gone. And he's like, I missed you too. And so this is just a conversation. And again, their friendship is so easy. It's so laid back. She's saying, you know, you really, really like Blake, huh? She's like, oh, okay. And she's trying to think, could she bring this up? But she really doesn't know how to bring it up. So she cooks, so he's gonna clean. And then he's gonna put an action on if she will watch that. In the meantime, she is gonna go ahead and resume her painting. This is just how they hang. They sometimes do things together, or sometimes they kind of do little separate things in the house. Nia's kind of having a heart-to-heart talk, and I think it's a little easier for her if she can paint. She did finish this painting, so she's gonna list that on Plopsy. She's like, you know, this is a pretty good movie, Jaimie. So Nia is actually going to go ahead and work on a pop art painting. Someone commissioned her to do an abstract, but she's really been putting it out. She's telling him, I've got an idea for this painting, but it's a quick paint. I want to get it done, and I want to see what you think. He's like, okay, I'll hang around and I will watch TV while you paint. He's gonna send a couple of work texts because he really wants to keep the relationships he built with the people at work. He wants to keep those relationships good. It took him a long time to build, like, for example, a relationship with Diego, who will probably be his boss very soon, but he's gonna save in his mind the best text for last. He's gonna send a flirty text to Blake, and she texts him back, his other coworker, he's just saying, Blake, are you ready for tonight, with hearts. We'll see if she writes back. Girl, the same pop painting in a row. Blake has decided she can't wait. She's saying, let's go now. So he's gonna say, okay, Jaimie is here, and they ended up going to a different bar. They're actually going to come in together. He's gonna order drinks for the group. Jaimie hurried up and went home and changed clothes, and he told Nia that he had to leave. Did the drinks get here? They're still waiting for the drink. I guess the bartender's taking breaks. Girl, come on. She finally got it. They're just sitting down chatting it up. Blake is saying, when you sent me that flirty text, I just could not wait to see you. And she's saying, you bring out the best in people. And she learned that on the retreat. She got to know him in a different light. And she's just saying, I see the real you and I really like it. She's asking him a risque question. She's letting the drink get into her. And oh my gosh, Nia is here too. It looks like she's just over here hanging out. She's not saying anything to us. So we'll just let her set the pace. If she wants to come over, then and we'll definitely introduce her, and she is. So let's go ahead and do that, and then gonna have him talk up Nia. Blake learned that Nia is an art lover, and that's exactly what Jaimie told her. Like, hey, she loves art just like we do. It's all copacetic right now. In the infamous word of Bojangles, it's all copacetic. Nia is probably just going to get to know. Somebody was woohooing in the bar, I think. Somebody's woohooing. I can hear it. Are they right here? Because everybody sees it. I'm trying to see. I don't know. But anyway, Nia and Blake are over here getting to know each other. It's a pleasure to meet you, but I'm going to head home now. And Blake likes her. So yeah, she's saying, I love to get to know you better. So it seems like this friendship triangle is all good, right? And she said Nia is great. So she really likes Nia. And I mean, she's a sweet sim. So I can't see why she wouldn't. And we're gonna end a day early. She works at 6 in the morning. She's gonna come down and ask Jaimie, does he want to go back to her place? He's like, yeah, I'll follow you. And she said, all right, let's go. Jaimie and Blake are outside of her house. He's just saying, you know, I appreciate you inviting me over. And she looks great. Can we talk about it? She doesn't want it to be any confusion. Like, she wants him to come in. She wants to spend time with him. But Blake wants to be clear. And she's telling him, Jaimie, I really like you, and I want to take this all the way tonight. I want us to not hold back, and I want us to be together. And he's like, are you sure? Because I've been worried about the work thing. And she's like, I'm not worried about that. That's what you worry about. They are sharing a hot kiss because Jaimie has been holding back. He clearly is not wanting to do that anymore. That means he's gonna show her, like, girl, I'll snatch you up now. And so they're gonna go in, but she is a little hungry. She knows that it's like the early morning hours. She actually set herself to work from home today so that she doesn't have to worry about it because it's 5 in the morning, and the beginner level that she's in, she's actually supposed to be at work at 6 in the morning, whereas Jaimie is off today. Blake is eating a quick snack, and then she's gonna come and sit down. Jaimie's not shy, so he is gonna make that move on the couch, and I mean, she's been very clear about what she wants. He still feels like he really, really likes her, and he wants to romance her. He doesn't want to just rush this thing. So they're just making out a little bit. He's just kind of grabbing her up to give her a really good kiss before they go upstairs. He really wants her to feel how passionate he is about her, how he feels about her. You have to remember that Jaimie is love struck, so he can fall very easily in love with someone. So he's blowing kisses. She's like, yo, let's cut this TV off. They're gonna go upstairs because Jaimie's like, we can do it anywhere. But yeah, he's going upstairs, and she put her sexy outfit on. They are breaking out the woohoo. She has her sexy lingerie on, and she did not come to play. They are cuddling in bed. They are both so flirty. He'll take a pregnancy test, which this should be no problem because he's got woohoo protection. So I did not say that, but that was really important. Now he's getting a text from somebody saying they think that he's attractive. She's kind of feeling embarrassed that he invaded her privacy in the bathroom, but I feel like that's a little weird. He's got a buff for responsible woohooing, real life lessons in the Sims 4 mods. Please woohoo responsibly. It is love day, and his love day has been great. He is wanting to ask her something. He actually is wanting to come out of the bathroom because he doesn't think this is the place to ask something, but Jaimie wants to ask Blake to be his girlfriend in her sexy black lingerie. He has said yes, so they are girlfriend and boyfriend. At this point, she is going to go to sleep. He is going to take a brisk shower and go to sleep as well. He's just going to bask in the new feelings that he has for her by singing in the shower. He is so happy. He's like, yes, I got me a woman now. He's just going to climb in the bed with his new woman and get some rest. Nia is texting Jaimie and said, I spoke to Blake and I found her quite pleasing. She just wanted to reassure him that that's what she thinks. So we will be back again, and we'll be with Nia this time. We are back, and we are here with Nia's ship. She is painting, and she's thinking that she should probably put her easel outside because then she could paint from reference. Coming out of the winter here in Windenburg, she doesn't relish that idea, but now that it's warming up, she's thinking that's what she should do. Where Nia is getting a little bit confused is that she actually went out. She did not know that Jaimie and Blake were going to be at the nice bar because honestly, not many people like that bar unless you're really, really into that niche, that real eccentric niche of dressing like a knight. But she felt like she would be safe not running into them there because she knows that Blake lives here. That was the only thing she knew about her. But she met her and she actually likes her. She thinks that Blake likes her as well. It's this painted on Plopsy. It looks really good. Her skills are improving. So what she's gonna do is eat because she is pretty hungry. And we're gonna put this in the mini fridge. Their duplexes are equipped with the mini fridge that I claimed from the rewards. I love these fridges. I love the swatches on it, the wooden swatches. Anyway, she is eating and she's gonna get some rest because what she wants to do is take a nap. She wants to think on something. She's been thinking about getting on a dating app. She's been much too shy in the past, but Jaimie has been texting her back and forth, and he actually asked her to call. Look at her and Blake's relationship. It's crazy. What is that? 65%? Yeah, after one meeting. I just think it's crazy. Anyway, I wanted to show you all that. She has been chatting back and forth and he's wanting to tell her something. She knows that he asked Blake to be his girlfriend. Nia just feels like she is in love with Jaimie and she knows she needs to do something else. So Nia's gonna paint and she's gonna do a profile for the Meet and Mingle app because if you look here, she wants to ask Jaimie to be her boyfriend. It's just really hard for her. So romantically, Nia prefers masculine Sims, but for Woohoo, she doesn't have a preference. She also did her turnouts. The only one she has is Bad Bae vibes, but she's wanting to be very open to what she gets. And she's looking for a long-term relationship. This is her Meet and Mingle profile. She's thinking while she's being out here like she should be brave and let's try auto match with a semi-blind date. No, baby, you're too old. Who's knocking? Oh, a kid. We'll do a funny introduction when we finish on the app. Hi, honey, are you lost today? Your hair is beautiful. She's like,
well, I just lost a relative and I was walking around the neighborhood and I saw you painting through your window and thought you looked very nice.
She's going to try to console her about the death, but she's also going to do her best to try to get her to go home, but she's going to get her into safety and then try to see if she can call her parents. She's supposed to be finding another Meet and Mingle match, but this child showed up on her doorstep and she's just so sweet that she called her parents and they should be here shortly. She sees Jaimie outside and normally she would rush out there. She should have took the first guy. This is Jaimie's boss Diego, or future boss. Yeah, that's not gonna work. She's gonna end up getting off. She didn't find what she was looking for, so she's now second guessing that decision. It's her last day to complete her resolution, which is to raise a skill, video gaming, and that will help her with her tense mood. But all of her buffs have gone away, but she still wants Jaimie to be her boyfriend. She's got 18 hours, so she should make it. We are almost to the top of this video gaming skill. Like, I want her to be happy. She's already really tense, and I think she's just feeling like she's failing because she is kind of kicking herself for not being honest with Jaimie, because that could have been her man if she had just said something. We'll be back. Nia woke up because Jaimie knocked on her door early this morning. He really wants to tell her that he became girlfriend and boyfriend with Blake. So she's putting on a sunny face, but he woke her up. She was still sleeping in her underwear. He got promoted. I'm going to actually send him to work today. He is a beat reporter. He needs to write a column and he got a bonus. He can respond to mail interactions on the phone and computer. So yes, he's going in today from 10 to 5. He's feeling really good about himself because I think for this career, I actually think he might be where he can choose which way he wants to go on the next promotion. He's definitely going to go into work and he's got to go to work in a minute. I know that she said that she was going to be on Meet and Mingle, which she got on there, but after seeing the prospects, she was not feeling hopeful. Before he goes to work, she's happy, like she told him she's happy about him asking Blake to be his girlfriend, but she's just gonna hug him bye. She's gonna tell him I gotta get dressed. It's not like they haven't seen each other in their underwear before. That's the kind of friendship that they have. She is just going to go in for the hug, but that hug is turning into a kiss, and you can see that Jaimie is shocked by it. And even Nia was like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? He's like, you know, my girlfriend is Blake. My girlfriend is Blake now, so I love you as a friend, but I can't kiss you and things like that. Off he goes to work, but he's kind of strutting and he kind of feels good about it. Nia is going to eat and go back to painting because she's just like, oh my gosh, I had my first kiss with Jaimie, but she kind of feels bad because of the friendship she already started to build with Nia, and they're boyfriend and girlfriend, but in a way, Nia feels like she's known Jaimie longer and therefore he's really hers. in that same thought process, she took a deep breath and immediately knew that that's not the right way to think about it, because realistically, she knows that that is not her man. She knows this, but she's thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get hurt. I mean, somebody's gonna get hurt. Nia is just sitting out enjoying the butterflies and the scenery. We're gonna pause here and be right back. Blake wants to go to the romance festival. Blake and Jaimie are here at the romance festival where she invited him out, and if you notice, she does most of the inviting. Jaimie looks at her and thinks she's beautiful and he wants to kiss her, but he's remembering the kiss with Nia. It is so difficult because he wants to tell her, but Jaimie doesn't want to alarm Blake because of Blake says, well, you shouldn't be friends with Nia anymore. At this point, he knows he's not willing to do that. Okay, where did she go? Here she comes. Says they want to drink the tea together and they want to consult the romance guru. Now, for Blake, this will be fun, but for Jaimie, he really is looking for some kind of wisdom with direction, and I fear he's looking in the wrong place. We'll see what the romance guru says. A life without love is not one worth living. Jaimie has started to figure that out. You know, he's talking about moving and changing things, and he's telling him, I just got a girlfriend, but I kissed my best friend. Let's see what the romance guru has to say about that. A match made to last the ages. But he's so confused because Jaimie is like, oh my gosh, which one? He's gonna haggle, and Cal Carlson is here. And it's so funny because he rarely pops up in my game in public. Jaimie is gonna come introduce himself. Blake is eating, but what I do want to do is have Blake come and talk to the romance guru as well. And she's gonna ask for his wisdom and ask about current relationship. It's funny that the romance guru told Jaimie that his current relationship is made for the ages. However, he's like, which one? The girlfriend or the best friend? It's ridiculous that he thought he'd find an answer from a romance guru as far as what he should do. Cal is a klepto in my game. Okay, Cal, we might want to get away from you. Some say love will tear us apart. Some say love will keep us together. But you must decide for yourself what you believe. What about my current relationship? I see that's the oddest destiny. Well, don't make any plans. I think he's going to get the puffer fish. He's going to take a risk. He's been taking risks lately. She didn't get what she wanted from that. Can I get her to come? Oh gosh, he don't know how to eat it. She's gonna describe a flirty dream that she had about him after he left. He's like, really? They are caressing hands and it's just pretty hot. One thing that is interesting is I think Blake is great, but I don't know that her and Jaimie have a lot in common, but if he's kissing her like that, she's not gonna worry about it. She's got more butterflies and stars in her heart and she wants to talk to Jaimie, so it's getting a little complicated. Jaimie is starting to feel like a little bit of guilt, but he's adoring Blake. They've been on a date, this is his girlfriend, but he can't lie and say that he's not feeling feelings for Nia. We're gonna pause here and jump over to Nia and we will be back. Nia is at home and she's feeling kind of angry. She's feeling a little bit frustrated. So she's really sat and thought all day. She hasn't got much done. But once she really thought about it, she's decided to text Jaimie. She's just saying that, hey, I'm sorry about the kiss. I know you have a girlfriend and I shouldn't have done it. Jaimie did not text her back. She saw that he read the message. She saw him start to text. You know, you see the little dots and you're just kind of waiting to see what the person says. So about an hour later, Jaimie showed up on Nia's doorstep and said, hey, come for a walk with me. So they actually came to this little area and he's telling her he's been thinking about getting into fishing. And she's like, is there a reason that you called me out here? Is there a reason that you wanted me to come walk out here with you at 1 a.m? He's saying, I have feelings for you. I'm honest that I have a girlfriend. She asked him to get to the point, like, what's going on? Why are we out here at 2 a.m? And he said, remember when we used to look at the stars when we were young? And she's like, absolutely, I remember. He's saying, I know that I told you that I have a girlfriend now, but I can't help remembering these times and I don't want to pretend like I don't feel it. I know that you feel it. Something is different. This is everything that Nia wanted to hear. They kiss. And she's saying, Jaimie, I know that you're my friend and I love you as my friend. I like Blake, but I love you. And and he's saying, oh my gosh, I love you too. This is so true. They do love each other. What Jaimie is not telling Nia is that also thinks that he's falling in love with Blake. That love struck part of him, the part where his self-esteem is not always where it should be, he's starting to think that he has feelings for both of them. As they cuddle up, he's thinking he can't help but to feel that this feels right. But is it right? So even though he feels great, he also feels conflicted. Feels good, he feels bad. He feels happy, he feels like a disloyal sim. In this moment, there has been a switch officially flipped, and the feelings he has for Nia is at the forefront of his mind right in this moment, and he could not separate himself from her if he tried in this moment. This is where we're gonna leave this episode. Next time we're gonna see where this goes, because Jaimie cannot balance two women, especially two women who are becoming friendly with each other, especially when one of them is his best friend and next door neighbor. It's starting to rain, they're gonna have to get inside, but I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.